Hey folks, welcome to another numeracy video. In this video, we're going to be looking at adding fractions. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's have a look at the first question here. Now the first part that we want to be doing in this question is that we actually want to look at the actual shaded region. So we want to see which, what's the fraction of this particular shape is shaded with color yellow. So if you look at the what are we looking at? The left hand side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've actually got 6 parts in total. And out of those 6 parts, we've actually got 4 parts that are shaded. And what we want to do is we want to add with another one of these things, right? But if we look at it, in this case, we've only got one of them that's actually shaded. So what we're looking for is 4/6 plus 1/6. Now, I've seen this happen so many times, right? Like people go, well, then that means actually we just add the top numbers together and then add the bottom numbers together. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. How it actually works is that we are not actually counting the non-shaded parts. We're only counting the shaded parts. So if we look at it, what's going to happen is like this particular, wrong color. This little piece right here, this yellow piece, we can almost say that it's going to go in here and it's kind of fitting in to where I've just kind of highlighted it, as you can see there. So I've moved this piece from here to here, and now if you were to look at just this shape here and have a look at how many of them are actually shaded, it's actually 5 parts that are shaded out of 6. Shouldn't have written over that. So we got 5 parts that are shaded out of 6. So whenever you add fractions, what you want to be doing is you want to add the numerators, but the denominators have to stay the same. Because you can say something like, you know, if you have like 4/6 plus 1/6, which is equal to 5/6. Now, if you were to write this down, like let's say we write it down, we're going to write it down like this. 4/6 plus 1/6 is equal to 5/6. And that's pretty much how we write that 5/6. Let's have a look at the second example here. The second example, what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 out of 8 that's actually shaded. And we're adding 1, 2. So 2 out of 8 that's actually shaded, which means we add the numerators together. That's the 5 and 2, which means we're going to get 7. And the denominators, we leave it as it is, the 7 over 8. Now again, if you're wondering, well, how did this happen? All I've done here is I've taken both of these green parts and I've actually put them here. So if you look at it, so there's my first green sliced, and then there is my second green slice. And if you actually look at the number of parts that are shaded, there are 7 parts that are shaded out of 8 in total. So finally, looking at question 3 here. Question 3, what we've got is we've actually got 2 out of 7 plus 3 out of 7. And for this case, we would add the numerators together. So we've got 2 plus 3, which is 5. And the denominator we leave as it is. So we're going to end up with 5 over 7. So remember that when you want to add fractions, you want to make sure that the denominators are the same. And then you just add the numerators together. And a lot of folks end up adding the denominators, which you don't actually do. In the next example, or in the next video in this particular series, we will look at how to add fractions with different denominators. Alright folks, that is basically it for this video. As always, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to keep up with the latest content. Now, there should be a couple of playlists popping up here and here. Great material for revision, and as always, thank you for watching.